Good evening, Miss Anita. My name is Daniel Lili bin Adam Legoven with Kong Gi Jun, So Chunji, Tai Kanren, and SK Satman will be presenting to you about our company Tencent. Tencent is founded by Ma Huateng, which he is also known as Pony Ma. He founded the company in the year of 1998 in Shenzhen, China. He introduced Tencent company into stock exchange market by the year of 2004 with providing tech services such as cloud computing and fintech app, and also providing worked-on products and also sponsorships towards users online and offline. This company also, Tencent has ownership on few of well-respected companies in gaming industries such as PUBG, Call of Duty, Honor of Kings, and Arena of Valor, which they own all of their stocks and market value. Next, I'm going to be passing it to So Chunji for his next point.
So I'm Sochunji, and now I'm going to present about the two management function factors, which are planning and organizing. For the planning, I think each of the companies have their own practical plans, which include the vision and mission, which usually set by the top management of the company as the direction of their strategy plans. So as the research we get from online, we knew that the Become Respect company was the vision of Tencent, and improve user quality of life by using internet service was the mission of Tencent. So we know that the user value was the extension of was the overall goal of Tencent. So Tencent created their own community and self-service platform for their user to get the feedback, so that Tencent can get the feedback from user and help them to do the development or product planning. After all, we know that planning is a necessary step for a company, because a good planning will help the company to have a well preparation and give the direction of the company as well. So next, I will going to talking about the organizing. So for the organizing, we found that departmentalization design has been used by Tencent by splitting the company structure into 6-man business group that have their specific areas, thereby formalizing the company structure. And each of the group having a vice president as their leaders. Besides, decentralization method also used by Tencent. According to the paper named 7 Lessons from Tencent's Ponima, which wrote by Julian and his teammate in 2018, Ponima has said that his employees are not shackled by rules, which means that they have the authority and freedom to invent new products, to solve problems, and to compete with others. And in 2012, Tencent launched an internal transfer program, which also called Wall Street program in Chinese. And this program gave their employees the opportunity to find their talent by transferring to other departments. And after a few years, this program launched, the speed of innovation of Tencent has increased, which indirectly showed that the importance of work specialization. And also, Tencent paid a lot of attention on their human resource, because human resource is where Tencent gain the advantage in the competition with others competitor. That's all from me. I will pass to someone to talk about the others two functions.
Hello, Miss. This is SK Salman Masood. I'm gonna talk about the two management functions. So, what does leading defines? Leading involves the social and informal source of influence that you use to inspire and inspire the actions taken by others. If managers are effective leaders, their subordinates will be enthusiastic about exerting effort to attain organizational objectives. This is one of the strategies Tencent do to withstand great enterprises, which is by motivating the employees and influencing their behavior to achieve their organizational objectives. As Tencent is essential to COE, which stands for the Center of Excellence, COE prepares the employee in many different ways, in which the employees can learn how to be efficient and to know how to achieve the organizational objectives for Tencent. This strategy is implemented through many stages, through management training, career training, orientational training, online learning platform, lectures, and course management. The COE implements employment strategy and policy, employee management training, which creates an efficient labor system, fostering employee enthusiasm and developing performance and welfare system, paying attention to employees' feelings and creating a positive working environment and corporate culture for Tencent. Now I'm going to talk about controlling. Now, what is controlling? Controlling involves ensuring that performance does not deviate from standards. Controlling consists of 3 steps, which is establishing performance standards, comparing actual performance against standards, then taking corrective actions when necessary. All these helps Tencent to achieve their organizational goals. Tencent measures the performance in several ways depending on the performance standards, including financial statement, sales report, production result, customer satisfaction, and formal appraisal. Managers at all levels engage in the managerial function of controlling to the same degree. Well, Tencent care about the relationship between the organization and its employee. Yet it is incredibly challenging to communicate effectively with over 30,000 people. They provide a fair and open and non-discriminatory work environment and show complete respect for all their employees and genders and ethnic backgrounds, racial identities, and religion convictions. Tencent does not accept harassment or rude behavior at work. They strictly follow any state legislation, protect employee welfare, and uphold a fair and peaceful multicultural workplace. Thank you. Now I'm gonna pass it to Daniel.
Thank you, Simon, for the presentation of the other 2 points. And I'm going to be talking about my other 2 points, which is general environment for economy. Economy side of Tencent has fallen due to COVID season, which has made Tencent stocks have fallen drastically. So Tencent has decided to make a partnership or buy any stocks in those different countries different countries platforms such as their game services or their games itself. Such partnerships between Tencent and other companies which is Epic Games, Activision Blizzard, Ubisoft, and PUBG, where they own a portion of the stock and the company, so that they have a rule to create their games and so on. The other point is where Tencent has a total control over the company, where they own 100% of all of the stocks available in that company. Such companies are Riot, Digital Extreme, Turtle Rock, Splash Damage, Funcom, and Sumo. And these are the companies which Tencent owns, and also some of them which they own partially. Second, I'm going to be talking about general environment technology for GITEX for Tencent. technological factor, Tencent decided to go big with their product. So in such way, they decided to take their product towards Dubai at their event called GTEx Global, in where they introduced their product called Tencent Cloud, which is also used to solve the issues of high latency games or programs to increase a player's experience and performance in a game for the users involved in it. Second is their media services product, such as application platform as a service, products including Tencent real-time communication, cloud streaming services, and much more, which is used to solve a variety of scenarios of issues to help developers and enterprises to create a much more smoother audio / video processing application with an ease for their work. And lastly is Tencent Mobile Framework. It is where it is a miniaturized program design running a program in Weixin, such as WeChat, for there are millions of users in China for their communication, and also decide use that for their to present towards Dubai itself and worldwide. I'm going to pass the next point towards Kong Yiju.
Hi, my name is Sijun. Today I'm going to talk about task environment. First, let's talk about competitors in task environment. Tencent has spent 7.5 billion on research and development. This is because they want to research their markets and customer needs and improve their product and services. Last year in February, Tencent was sued by ByteDance, Douyin, for monopolistic behavior. This is because Tencent forbid users from sharing Douyin content in the applications such as WeChat and QQ. Environment risk includes screw shifting economic. This because environment risk, this might affect the Tencent company ability to protect the environment. Now, let's go to the next slide to talk about customer in task environment. Tencent has made a game called Honor of King. This game has been smash hit for 6 years, which is an excellent life cycle for a mobile game. In China, many under 18 years old kids playing this game, which the kid will have health problems like eyes and also might lower their performance in school. So Tencent strictly treat the youngest below 18. They can play from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m., which is only 1 hour, and only in certain day, which is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and holiday. That's all for me. Thank you. Now I'll pass to Conrad to talk about his point.
Hello everyone, Karan here. Today I'm going to talk about internet force. There are more than 1 billion people are connected by Tencent's communication and social service globally, enabling them to stay in touch with friends and family, access transportation, pay for everyday necessity, and stay in touch with friends and even find entertainment. Additionally, Tencent also produce some of the best video games and other top-notch digital materials, enhancing interactive entertainment for users all around the world. The recent restructure, according to Tencent, is a new beginning for the next 20 years. The adjustment originates from a more immediate priority to stop the solid culture that have drained Sony for the past 20 years. Tencent financial planning is not done properly and efficiently. The currently asset ratio and liquid asset ratio suggests that the company can use the cash more efficiently than it is doing it present. Next, the organization tax place as the business deals with numerous difficulties. The Chinese government's decision to restrict gaming, which hurt the company's profitability in the previous quarter, and this is one of the reasons why its shares are down more than 40% from the peak when the company's value was 570 billion. That's all from me. I'm going to pass to Sosunji.
Yes, here Junji again. And so after all the research we did above, we have the conclusion that the four management function helps a lot for Tencent to manage their company and also increase their efficiency and effectiveness of the company. First, for the planning, Tencent set their company's direction with the long-term vision plans and the short-term mission plan. And next, Honima used the five source of power, probably the former power as such as the reward power to motivate their employees. And besides, an excellent work splitting strategy used to help formalizing the operation of company. And the excellent controlling strategy help to maintain the quality of their product or service by getting the feedback from user. And besides the four management factors, the management environment factors also one of the area Tencent pay a lot of attention because it will affect the performance of their company with unexpected impact so that Tencent need to ensure that his position on the area he involved won't be affected and so that is all our point. Thanks for watching.
Thank you very much, Miss.
Thank you.